Alright, guys. I'm looking up at my what do you call it? I'm looking up at the TV. I have that new cord I mentioned on my Instagram a while back about the cord. And the cord is a HDMI, micro HDMI to standard HDMI for the TV, so I can see better when I live stream my screen. I literally see my whole desktop on the TV now, which is really nice because I can't see too well far away, so this helps me. Also, I say this stream is called Life After Near Death, I think, because on Friday I dealt with CO2 toxicity. CO2 poisoning actually is, I think, the other term it's called. I dealt with that on Friday, and it's been affecting my brain since. I don't want to spoil today's video, so I'm not going to mention too much about it because the unit in question is what I got in the mail. And it affects your brain pretty badly. To the point where during the episode of CO2 poisoning, I was having muscle twitches everywhere. My legs, like the calf muscles, were twitching pretty bad. And my heart was racing really hard. And when I say it was racing hard, it was racing fast. And it was also pounding, like it was trying too hard to do its job. My hair needs brushed, guys. Don't mind that. I cannot wait until I don't have to do that crap anymore, except for the front of my face, like my front of my hair. That's gonna be a godsend to me, other than like actually living. But basically, the feeling that you get with CO2 poisoning is a lot like when you're overly intoxicated, but it's worse because your muscles twitch everywhere. You run into walls, you bump into everything, you can't stand straight, you feel like you're gonna like go unconscious, meaning like literally you feel like you're gonna pass out. I'm gonna move this really fast so that I can feel like I'm getting heard better. I don't know if you guys can hear me because the little green dots at the bottom of my side of the screen are not there, so I don't know. But I am gonna say though, like the feeling is really bad, and knowing that you can die is even more scary because you don't know. I posted on Instagram a little bit about it. I think I might have said the unit in question. I don't know. My memory is pretty bad. Yesterday I was working and I was just stuttering so bad because like even worse than now, like I'm not moving around as much. So I'm not worried as much about my speech because I'm not at work where like it was worse. This sort of thing has happened to me in the past, but not with CO2. It was I was overworking at the last store I worked at, and I had an issue with my brain, and I thought maybe back then I was having a stroke because of the similar symptoms, but it wasn't. They couldn't find it on the MRI, and they wanted me to go to a neurologist because they thought something was wrong. But because it was, I couldn't talk. It was really bad. It got to a point where I just stopped talking to people. Like I didn't want to say anything. Like it was scary and it bothered me then. And now that I've had this happen in a sort of way, I don't get too upset and I can kind of giggle through it a little bit. But like it does scare you when you go through the symptoms the day of. Like Friday was terrifying. And I was just so happy that Mr. Beard was next to me so that if I did go, at least I would have had him next to me. Like, that is the thought process I had because I didn't know what to expect other than what I saw on Google. and the last bullet point was death. So there's that. I also have been getting warm. Sorry, guys. Um, I'm getting hot. I don't normally get this warm during the day, but I've been getting really warm. I even went through a whole summer wearing a jacket all summer long. Not that I'm weird, but I just needed to be able to withstand a cold store and then be able to like also keep the sun off me in the summertime so I wouldn't sunburn and get sick from that, or get heat stroke. So I'd rather had sweat and cool off from my own body's natural way of cooling itself off than have all that evaporate, me be dehydrated, and me pass out outside. It was like, what would I rather? So I used to wear this all summer long, basically. But now I'm getting hot during the summer, and that's not normal for me. Also, with the CO2 poisoning, it's, I mean, I can't even like think now, like, oh God, okay. With CO2 poisoning, it can be deadly, so that is one thing that scared me. Also, what scared me was the fact that my brain kept telling me to go to sleep. Like, that feeling you get when you're really tired and you are extremely exhausted and you just hit your head on the pillow and just your eyes shut and you instantly fall asleep. Imagine that feeling, but then trying your best to like not sleep through that intense feeling of tiredness. Like forcing yourself to stay awake because you know that if you go to sleep you're going to die. Like that is what I was dealing with. I had to force myself not to die, basically. And it was this will to like survive type thing that I was dealing with, and I never thought that I would have that. Like I went from at the beginning feeling like, okay, if I die, at least Mr. Beard's next to me and I don't have to be so scared, of what's happening. But then at the same time, I also had this will to live because I later on was thinking to myself, I don't want to die because then I'll miss out on the bus. Then I'll miss out on seeing the puppy grow up. Like, then I would miss out on everything. Sorry. Like, I didn't want to miss all of that stuff. Like, I have so there's so many happy things that I didn't want to miss. And I had to stay alive for. I also wanted to go back to work. Like I didn't want to miss out on my day job too. Like when the time comes and I have to leave that store for the bus, it's going to be sad because I like that store. They actually care, and they asked me how I was feeling yesterday at work, and there's not many places out there that care that much. So I didn't want to miss out on that stuff. Like I had to live for that, on top of my future plans. I have to see a neurologist. I can't afford it, so I'm going to have to wait and see if they can do payment plans because I can't afford that all out in one go. It will cost too much, and I'm not a rich person. What I buy is so that I can better myself and circumstances so I can actually be able to make like good videos for you guys. And I also would not want to die because you guys as well. You guys are some people that are really awesome, and I actually like the YouTube community. I'm new to it, like being consistent. I can't say that word. I'm new to doing consistent videos. And for the person who just come in, I wanted to tell you I am dealing with effects of CO2 poisoning. Friday, I almost died, and that was scary, and I'm still dealing with the effects from that. Um, and It's been affecting me pretty hard. The video that's uploaded an hour ago, possibly, I schedule my uploads like most people on this platform. Occasionally, I will stutter, and sometimes I won't. My memory is pretty bad. I don't know what I say after I said it. I forget right away almost. Within maybe I would say about a minute. I'm no good at time either. uh, I'm good at being on time because I schedule everything in a way where I have alarms. Like I tell an alarm for when I go to break, like lunch break, I guess, for where I work. And I also have an alarm for when I go to work about 10 minutes before I have to leave. So I know I have 10 minutes left. I have an alarm for waking up. I have an alarm to tell me to go home, like from work, so I can be on time, but my sense of time is bad. CO2 poisoning can kill you, and I did almost die. My body was telling me to sleep Friday. It was telling me that it's okay, just go to sleep. You know, that feeling of calm after a bit. But I said to myself, I cannot die. There's too much to live for. I have future plans. I want to live on a bus, make it an actual motorhome style home, like a actual house, and be a turtle with Mr. Beard. I say turtle because you know a turtle has its house on its back. It walks around with it, so it's like being a turtle. But some of the time my brain will calm down, and then I'll talk okay, and then sometimes it comes back. I need a neurologist, but I can't afford one, so I'll have to see if they'll do a payment plan. I had this problem a long time ago too, but without CO2 being involved, I was overworked to death, and my brain did the same thing, but different. I knew back then I would just sleep it off, but I've slept good for the past 2 nights, and today I slept in a little bit. It's not too much sleeping. 10 something now. I can't see that far away. I think it's 10:16. I slept into about 9 something. So, you know, to some people that's sleeping in. So I thought I would be okay. Um, but CO2 poisoning, the effects it gives you is leg twitches, heart races. This race a lot. You know, like it's fast, and then it feels like it's punching itself. It's pumping really hard. Like blood pressure goes up. Like I guess say hypertension. I don't know for sure if that's the right word, but one of those. And then your legs twitch. Like my calf muscles were doing this thing where they were tightening and then releasing, like they were twitching. And then I got my arm started to hurt, like I was having a heart attack, and I started to get really sweaty. But it wasn't sweaty everywhere, it was just sweaty under my armpits. And it was like the stress kind of sweat. And then after that, my head started to tingle, and it was doing the tingling like this, like this motion kind of feeling, like it was doing one of these things all the way back my brain. And I was then tired in my face when my body kept going numb at that point. So I don't know if at that time I was having a stroke. I don't know, but the toxicity from the CO2 was too high, and I it was bad. It was bad. I almost died. My brain was telling me to sleep, and I told it no. And I started walking around even though I was falling over myself. CO2 poisoning, uh, it feels like you're intoxicated, like severely intoxicated, like the kind you get when you pass out on the floor. You wake up the next day kind of like out of it, not knowing what happened. Imagine that, but then all the other stuff. So it's like my brain, it keeps getting stuck on everything I try to say. And sometimes, like towards the beginning of the talking problem, I sounded like Yoda. My sentence structure was kind of mixed up and messed up. And so now it's not that as bad. It's the stuttering part, which I've dealt with before. And the first time it happened to me, I was scared. I think to the last person here, maybe. Everyone left. There was three, and now there's one. Thank you for listening to me, because I do feel a little bad. Like, if I'm being honest, like I don't like it. Like, I feel like I've damaged my brain somewhere. Guys, I will be right back. I have to let the dogs in here. I forgot they were in my room. Ow. I will be back. I sat down in the middle of the couch where that bar is, because it's technically a futon. I will be back, guys. Come on, you guys. Not that way. Lay down. Come on, you two. This way. Alright, guys. I am back with a hairbrush too, because I need one of those things. My hairbrush. And there's the dog. I don't have my phone, so I don't know the time except for the thingy at the bottom. Like I tried to tell you, my stuttering is not all the time, and so it sucks because uh it'll sneak up on me when I least expect it. Like if I'm relaxed or sleeping, like right now I'm tired, but I don't want to sleep, and I think that's kind of another thing that is contributing to this thing. Coughing. Like it even happens when I like try to laugh. Sometimes I'll stutter and I'll laugh, and it'll make me laugh more because I sound funny, and I'm like laughing at myself. Oh yeah, guys, while I'm here, I wanted to tell you that I did find out that CBD helps my brain. So I've been taking that every day. There's supposed to be a post I'm making soon about it. I think. I can't remember. I will check the app I use for that. And see, look, Litos, you're on the TV. You're famous. Oh, but there's supposed to be the CBD company talk with it. That is that is a post. I'm not making any sense. She smells my belly. just smells Mr. Beard's belly too. It's weird. But but what was I gonna say? I forgot. Someone tell me, what was I talking about? Oh, it's just see the weirdness. Like I start to talk and then can't. Oh yeah, the CBD. There is a CBD company out there. It starts with the letter N, Naternal or something like that. Or natural. I forget the name. I love them, and I am working with them on a post for Instagram because I love them so much. I can't remember names, but I do love their product. It actually has been helping my brain. I took some this morning, and it helped a lot. Actually, it would have been worse today if I didn't have that. So I'm good. Today is a good day, but I'm hoping that it's gonna be better over time. Also, going to drink some beets really fast off the bottle, since it's just me who drinks this thing, so it's okay. And I'm gonna save the bottle. I want you guys to tell me like at the end or any time comments this thing. What do you guys think the bottle could be put like to use for, other than just liquids? Like, can I put plants? I want to grow things in other things. It's be it's for beets, like the beet juice. This dog, she keeps smelling the bottle. She doesn't know exactly what it is. Little animal, you cannot. Hey, that's mommy's. Do you know that? It's mommy's. You can't have this. Do you think you can eat it? No, you will scare yourself. You'll poop and outside and scare yourself. Because when you drink when you drink beet juice, the next day you're terrified that you're going to like bleed to death because you drank something this red. I mean, it's really red. Like I hope my teeth are not. Oh no. You can't have the. You can't have it. I smiled like that, the dog, and she wagged her tail at me with his red teeth. I was gonna say something else, but it got stuck, and then I'm like, I can't say that word on YouTube anyway. Oh no! How do you like these teeth? How about it? There, you didn't see what I just did. My teeth are so red now. I'm trying to like get my lips to not be so red. No. Like it's so red. Oh, it's like I had a popsicle as a kid. You know that redness that comes from a popsicle? That's basically what this is. It like makes you think you're like having a lolly or something. Like you know those big circle things with a stick. Like no, no, those things. That's kind of what it like makes you think of. Yes, guys, I'm awkward. Okay, yes, I am very awkward today. Like, see, now my voice is well. I thought, I thought it was back to normal. It comes and it goes. Like, I don't know exactly what it's doing. Like, why? I mean, I know what caused it. I get that it was the CO2, but I also get like this thing inside of me. Like I kind of like I don't know what this I don't know what this is. You know, I don't know if it's a form of anxiousness. I don't feel worried. I don't know. You know, I'm trying to figure this out as it goes. And I'm trying to put pieces together that make sense because I don't know. Also, I don't know if I told you, but this is all connected to my TV. Um, hmm, hmm. Sorry, I had a burp. Oh, but anyways, I don't like doing that on camera. I don't like doing that in real life. Anyway, you know. Anyway, which way? Yeah, I hate that thing right there that I just said. Whatever that was. Like I don't like that thing, but hey, you know, at least I'm alive, and since I am happy to be alive, I also wanted to tell you guys that I will be definitely posting as much as I can to YouTube and to Instagram. There is some hair that I ordered from a place that is coming in sometime this month. It's coming from far away, so I'll be putting that on. It is going to be a wig. I I am gonna get my hair done by a loctician. They do locks, or as my family's history calls them, dreads, because they said they looked dreadful. I don't call them that. I call them locks because to me, doing those would help me out a lot, especially if my brain gets worse. Then I'll have that. Huh? I'm in here. I'm live streaming. In this room. I'm live streaming right now.
We're going to go.
Okay. That's okay. That's okay. I can end this thingy and then do the rest because I just beet juice. See my tea? Look.
Yeah. Well, get ready. We just got 30 minutes.
I smiled at the dog, and guess what she did? She sat here and was wagging her tail with these red ass teeth of mine, like she was happy to see my red teeth.
Get ready.
I will. Well, guys, I have to go, but I will be having the post that I have up here, like my YouTube video was uploaded, right? So that is here if you want to see the culprit as to why I have issues now. There's that. I am not accusing the company of doing bad things. It is my fault. I did this to myself. So I am the problem. The machine is great and I want everyone to buy one, not because I'm getting help from the company, but because the thing is actually useful for people who need to stop getting out of soda or to start getting away from soda and do carbonated water. My problem was I stuck it on the highest setting and I should have known better, but I'm dumb, so I didn't. Like, easiest thing to say. I'm dumb, so I didn't know. No, I'm not stupid. I made a mistake because I thought it would be safe on any setting. I didn't know that it wouldn't be. So no one teaches you these things. And all you think about is, how does this work? What do I do? How do I get it going? Because I needed it for videos too, so I can show you guys the thing that I ordered and show you guys how awesome it is. So it is that didn't work. So it is awesome, and I do want to use it more for lemonades and things, but I will be putting it on a level 2 instead of level 3 next time I use it, and I will be doing a lot more fizzy things because I want to see if I can make fizzy food like grapes and things like that. Let's make like a grape, let's say, put in carbonated something and see if I can make grapes fizzy and also flavor them. My brain is itching, or my head is itching because of my brain. This thing has been happening too lately, where I get these like tingly feelings and it makes me want to itch my scalp because my scalp feels tingly. I don't know how normal that is, but hey, I'm alive and and I'm happy to be alive. So, guys, I hope you have a good week, and I hope that I don't scare you guys too much because I don't want anybody to worry about me. It will get better. Like right now, I'm starting to calm my brain is starting to calm down a little bit, but it's okay. I'll be okay. I just need to worry not now about my mom because it might scare my mom. So I have to worry about that part. But hopefully I will be okay. With that mess. But thank you guys for enjoying this, or at least listening to it, because I don't want to worry people. So goodbye, guys. I will be out with another video next Monday, I think. Maybe some videos in between, I think, maybe. I am going to be doing a coming out story video because I know that's what people want. I did a poll on my Instagram, so it was like 70% everyone wanted it, and then like I think 20 or something would say no. So I say 70 is big, so I'll do it. So there's that. I hope you guys have a good day. I hope that I'm not worrying you, and I hope that I don't make you sad because I don't want anyone sad. So I'm gonna go. I have to get ready. Have a good day, guys.